Let me tell you about Chiron, this super fascinating figure from Greek mythology. You might have heard of Zeus or Hercules more. But Chiron's story is way more heartwarming and a little sad than just another mythical guy. First off, Chiron was a centaur, the half-human, half-horse beings. But here's the twist. Most centaurs back then were total troublemakers. They'd drink too much wine, start fights, and act all wild. Chiron, he was the exact opposite. Calm, smart, and basically the wise uncle of the mythical world. Even his backstory's different. He wasn't born from some random wild centaur pair. His dad was Cronus, a titan, basically a big deal god, and his mom was a nymph named Philyra, so he had this mix of godly and nature energy that made him extra special. But what Chiron's most famous for is being a teacher, like the best teacher in ancient Greece. Think about all the big-name Greek heroes: Hercules, Achilles, Jason, the guy who chased the golden fleece, even Asclepius, the god of healing later. Every single one of them learned from Chiron. He didn't just teach them how to fight or hunt, though he was great at that. He taught them to heal wounds with herbs, play music, read the stars, and even how to be a good person. Imagine having a mentor who's half horse but can fix your injuries and teach you to stargaze. Total jack of all trades, master of everything vibes. Now here's the sad part that makes his story stick. One day, Hercules was fighting some other annoying centaurs who'd started a brawl. In the chaos, Hercules accidentally shot Chiron with a poisoned arrow. The arrow was dipped in hydra venom, super deadly stuff, but Chiron was immortal. He couldn't die. So he was stuck in constant pain, like a never-ending ache that nothing could heal. He tried every herb, every spell. Nothing worked. But here's where Chiron's kindness shines. He heard about Prometheus, the god who gave humans fire and got punished by Zeus, chained to a rock, with an eagle eating his liver every single day. Chiron felt so bad for Prometheus that he went to the gods and made a deal. I'll give up my immortality to set Prometheus free. The gods agreed. They respected Chiron way too much to say no. So Chiron gave up his forever life, and Prometheus was finally released. And even after Chiron died, the gods didn't forget him. They put him in the sky as a constellation, either Sagittarius the archer or Centaurus the centaur. So every time you look up at those stars, you're seeing the wise old centaur who taught heroes and sacrificed himself for someone else. What's cool about Chiron is he's not just a myth, he's a symbol of what a good mentor should be: patient, wise, and willing to give up something big to help others. Even today, people still talk about Chiron like teachers, ones who don't just teach skills, but teach you how to be human. Pretty awesome for a half-horse guy from old Greek stories, right?